Hello and welcome back. And as you can see, what's in front of you, I've got the Art Deco house. But now I'm going to be concentrating on three rooms, or so I say two rooms and a balcony. And as in these next couple of videos. But so I'd like to show you the outside of the house first, what I've done and what I've and near enough fell over and as in knocked some stuff off. But and I'll show you in just a moment. Right, and yeah, and as you can see, I've done the front door, but it hasn't been painted yet. And as an in plus, I've done the window frames in that one and that one there. These still need glass in them and be painted and be fixed in. And as an in plus, down in the basement, I have done. I've done two doors. That's the one on the house and one in the bakery. Sorry, that one there. And there's the bakery. And as I've done all the windows, but sorry, is the doors have got to be, because this one here's got to be painted with glass in and fixed. This one here's just got to be painted and fixed. And plus I've got all these windows, and then I paint them, put the glass in, and fix them in. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't got no handrail on here now because if you ever look back in the videos, I had the handrail and the path on there. But and then what I did do, and when I was working on the Victorian house, and I had the Hoover down beside me, and where I was concentrating on doing the Victorian house, and what I done was turned round, forgot the Hoover was out, fell over it, and then I went down and put my hand out to support myself, and then I knocked all this fencing off. And as and then plus I pulled all the flooring up on this the path on this side here. So I thought, and then instead of when they're trying to match it up, well, then I'll take off the rest of it and do a new path and put the fencing back. And as it might get some stuff to make this look old and grey. And as then I have seen it in some videos, and now I'm going to buy that. So right, and what we're going to do now is come back up to the house, and now I'm going to open the doors, and then these are the rooms I'm going to do, and then now we've got the bathroom. This one here is the bathroom, and I have painted the floor and the ceiling because they're finished. And that is, and now I am doing paneling on it because, but I did film the paneling at the start of the, we're doing the paneling on it. But then what happened is, and then I deleted them and they're by mistake. So, and then the bit of paneling's done now, but they you can see from the rest of it. Right, so we're going to do the bathroom toilet. We're going to do the living room, and we're going to do the balcony. And that's what I'm going to concentrate on here. And then if you can come in closer. Okay, I've just got to hold this door open because otherwise it like swings are shut. But if you can see on this wall here, and I did have a door there, but I blocked that in because hopefully what I'm going to do on the cards is make another door down here. And if I could put another door down here what leads to the staircase, it gives me plenty more room in the bathroom. Because if I have a door there, and I only got limited space, so sorry, if I put a door there, I've got all this wall and all this here. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. So what I do now is take you we're down to the table, and then I will show you how much I got on with on the cards. Right, okay, I'm back to the table, and now I've got the panels with me and the wallpaper. What I've done, I'm going to show you the back panel first, and then I'll show you on the cards, and then we'll go to the house, and then I'll place them in so you can see where they go and all that. Sorry, to see where they go. And what I'm going to do is just drop the camera down to the table a little bit, so you can see the panels I've done. Okay, sorry. These are the panels for the well, this one's for the back wall, and I've got one for the right hand side wall and one for the left hand side wall as you look into the house. Yeah, this is the see yeah, this is for the back wall. See that bit there is the skirting, and this bit is the dado route. So I've got still got to put all panels inside these, and is to make like square panels to go away through, but that's on the three walls. And I painted all the cards white, and as an inside putting these panels on. So that's for the back wall, but I will show you this in the house in just a moment. And now I'm just going to, and they're going to show you the panels what I've done. So that one's for the back wall. This one's for the right hand side as you look in the house, because there's two windows there, and as this is to go around the window, and that to go around the windows. And as I said, like, all the cards are painted white, but they might need a bit, and then they're touching up to because sorry, and then they've well been working on them, and I keep sliding these into the house, and that is the floor and the ceiling might need to be touched up again as well with white. Sorry. And yeah, so this is the right hand wall. So and I've still got to put all the square panels in between now, and the left hand wall, and that is and the way I showed you in the house where the door I blocked up. That was there. So I moved the door down to the ends, or down to the back of the room, and that because this is to go out into the staircase. So yeah, so I've got to do all this, and I've got to do the door in there, and put all these panels in there, and that's an painter, and that's an paint them all, and then but I'll show you these, and then the ones I've done with one panel completed, well, not completed, but the wood's done, and then I'll show you it, and then once the wood's done on it, or the paneling is done on it, and then I will show you, and then once it's been painted. So, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put these in the house. I'm going to have the camera in my hand and all that, and I'll start putting these in the house. So if it is a bit shaky, and that is, because you know why? Because I'm behind the camera. So, right, look, let's go back to the house. Okay, we're back to the house now, and as you see, and then we're looking into the bathroom, and there's nothing in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a back panel in first. That one goes in first. Sorry if I'm going all over the place, but I'm just leaning, and they're leaning down to get it. So yeah, I've got to lay it down. Oh, sorry about this. I'll just open that door a little bit more while I'm here. Right, I've got the back panel, as you see. I'll push that to the back of the place. So that one goes there, and as you can see, that's that one there. And as I'll do the right hand one where the windows are. I'll come out a bit so I can get this in. Sorry, I'm going all over the shop here, and I'm trying to watch the paneling, and we're trying to every place in there, as you can see, and I ain't concentrating on the camera, but that's how that'll be. And then I'll do the left hand one, because as I said on there's the door where I blocked in. So so once I put this one in, sorry, I've got to lean down again. So I'll put this one in now. And there's that one. So once it's all stuck and finished, it should look nice. And then that's the door down the bottom there. And as in the living room, I'm going to have a staircase here. Sorry, and that staircase there, and then so that door there will go straight into the staircase. So right, so what I'm gonna do now is carry on doing take the panels back out, start doing the paneling between the dado rail and the skirting, and as it come back and show you once that's done. Okay, I've done the paneling, the black panel. There's the way the panels are gonna look. Right there, and now you can see that clearly. Well, now what it needs is in the rubbing down and painting, and then that panel will be finished. And I've still got to paint these white again. So, so that's the back panel. I have started the door panel. We're on the door, and as you can see, I've done the top. I've marked it all out, and I marked it all out. So all I do now is put the straps in now, all the bits of wood in there, paint, rub it down, paint it, and as in paint all this top white again. But and I marked all this out so it don't go over and into the other rooms or anything like that. So yeah, that's that. And then I did, and they drop it a little bit earlier, and it's just been that corner up. But and then as the time I glue it all up, and as you won't see that anyway. So yeah, that's that one. And as I've got to do this one. I've got to do this one and the door, and I've got to do this one where the windows are. And underneath there, and then like as I said, like rub them all down, paint them, paint the background again white, and as then glue them in. But as the ones I've done them all, once I've done them all, I'll come back and show you they're all done and there before I start painting them. Okay, as I've done the bottom on the door one, and as you see, that's well, you can see that clearly. That's how I'm done. So all it really is now is going around, going away and painting this, giving us an uncoat, and there's an painting it white, and there's an painting this grey. But and I'll show you the other two before I do it. There's just that one there. Sorry, no, I'm just putting them everywhere. Yeah, that's that one there. So I'll put that one over there. That's one with the door, and I've done the door. And then as you see, I've done the and I've done all the panels, or the panels there, and I've done the door as well. So and I've got to paint that, but I don't know what colour to paint this. And I've still got to rub it down a little bit and paint it, because there's still little bits of pieces here. But I'm going to do it like undercoat, and there's then rub it down, and there's then paint paint it then. So that's that one done. And there's and then like the one with the windows. And that's that one done. So hopefully it should look good. So and what I'm going to do now is go away and I won't show you me painting it and we're doing the undercoat. But well, I don't know whether to show you once the undercoat is finished, or and they just go on and paint it, and there's any show you afterwards before I put it into the house. So well, I'm gonna go away now and start and undercoating it, and as I will be back. I've finished the walls. I have painted it grey, the wood panelling, and as you can see, I've done the wood panelling grey, and as the walls white, and as they do look all right, because we have lighters put them in the house to have a trial, and it does look nice. But I will show you that as well as in a minute. And that is, but yeah, that's the back wall one, and then there's that one's done. As this is the door one, as the inside of the front door, and then that one's all done as well, as you can see, and even the window is the edging around the window, so that one's done. And plus, this is the wall on the right hand side as you look into the house, and then as the frames around the windows are done and the wood paneling, and then it's all painted white, and then it's all finished now, in there with the painting. and the door one, well, I did keep it the same grey, but I said and added a gold door handle, and plus lighters and a gold feature to go inside it. And as you well, you see, like, and I hope you like it. So so the next thing now is like sticking these in the house, putting the lights in, and then like going on to the next room. So and then we'll go away and that is they stick these in now. Okay, I am behind the camera, and then the walls in the bathroom are done, and then we stuck all the panelling on, as you can see, and now we'll get a bit closer in. And we have got a light on in there, but and it isn't so bright because it's pretty light now. So yeah, and they ain't gonna light the room up because the sun's out. So yeah, that's the bathroom done now. And set for the furniture. And then I hope that is all right. And you can see that it's good. Right, as the windows do open, and the one will go around the side of it, and that is in show you the windows do open. And then that's on the front door and of the house. And then got two windows on the sides, and they're both of them open and shut. And then, as you see, so that's that one done. And now what it is doing the front room now, and that's that one there. So what I'm gonna do is put the camera and back on the stands, and then I'll come back to you. Right, they've just seen the room. These are windows. Well, I did show you the windows around the sides, and I've still got to put a border around the outside of the window, like and they're like this one over here, and there's going to be, and that's going to go around the windows on the one side ones as well. So because these windows ain't finished on the outside, but they're on the inside. So yeah, yeah, that's that done. So thank you for and now choosing our video again to watch. And we can keep saying that because we are very and grateful for you and then they're choosing our videos. And so if you could push that like button, and if you could please subscribe, and have you got any comments and all that, and we'd love to hear from you, and so we can reply back to you. As weekends, sorry, as weeks over now, so have a lovely weekend. And we'll catch you, and we'll catch you next time. So, thank you, and bye bye.